Hey guys, so I got something kind of cool planned for you today. It ain't gonna be a very long video. I do remember of a cave system being just north of here, about 35 minutes, kind of Tennessee-Kentucky line, buried right in the side of this hill. I do not remember if it's like deep off back in there, but we're gonna take a drive up there. We're gonna take a look. I'm just wanting to show you guys this. I thought it was a really neat cave when I was little. I do know it's weird though. From what I remember, it's like chambered, then it goes back. We're not going to go all the way back in there. I do have a video planned for that where we're just going to go as far as we, kind of want to before freaking out and having to come back, you know what I mean? This cave in particular has like a spring that runs through it too, and I think it's really neat. I do know that my good friend Dylan and them had said that there are several other caves right beside it as well, so hopefully we'll find those along the way. He said usually driving you can just see them. Again, I mean, it's crazy because I've never seen them, not that I remember, but apparently, with it being wintertime, it should be fairly easy. So we're going to jump in the truck and we're going to head that way, and you probably won't see nothing until we get in there. So this is the cave, and you can go off up underneath here. It goes way back off in there. So of course, I remember coming to this when I was a kid. You can see the water and it comes down. Like I said, man, it goes a pretty good ways. I think in here. It's crazy, man, how long it's been since I've been in here. It's just wild. Look at all this. It just goes forever, man. It's so beautiful. But and then, which we can't stay in here long, but again, y'all can see all around. I mean, this place has been here for as long as I can remember. So I made it back over here. And again, y'all can see it goes way over here. Right in there. It just keeps going back off into the hills. It's one of the natural springs areas. So beautiful, dude. You can see the front entrance right here that they made. There's a lot of, make sure they can tuck it away and hide it. And again, this is what it is over here. So you can see all that. It's crazy how different it is from what I remember being a kid. But oh no. So beautiful. And it's just tucked away off up in here. You never know it.
So let me show. So
So let me show y'all something really cool. So I used to come to this cave.
I can't get over how beautiful this is. I gotta take a video of this, sorry guys. That's so wild, dude. My thing is like, how old is this place? And is there a lot more of these? Because that would be my real question. Is like, how many more are these around? That's what I want to know. So beautiful to me. Anyways, guys, I think there's more back here, but I don't know much about this area. But I remember coming here to specifically to this one as a kid, and like I said, times have changed so much, man. It's hard to know how long it's been here, how many things like that. All I know is that I know it's a natural spring area. At one time, you could get like your fresh water from here. There's another spring like this. It's on in I think on 109 somewhere. But is this not a beautiful rock ledge? I mean, seriously, it's just amazing. So gorgeous. Like, how can you not love the outdoors, man? And then it sucks. Why you gotta have houses when you can build them out of these block right here? I always said that, but knowing it'd take me like 30 years to chisel through this shit in reality. And then also, I just noticed something right here. Now, I don't know if that's like a cave area or not. And then maybe we'll go up here and look. But maybe you could kind of see down off in there. But I noticed there's a lot of natural spring areas. And it's hard to know if that's like a rock separating area or not. But it looks like, I guarantee it, this was an entrance or something. Because if you notice, there's like dirt covering stuff. They do this to all of them, man. They fill them in and you can't even see them anymore. And sorry this video is a little skippy real quick. I just wanted to bounce around to show you all this. Again, just how beautiful it is, man. But yeah. I seen this on the side of the road. I want to look at this shit. I was passing it and I'm like, wait a minute, is that another cave? That's what it looks like. Yeah, sure is. I mean, it's not a cave, but it's like an overhang. It's beautiful. There's the rocks. That's awesome. I don't know if it's like a spring or a natural spring. Oh, that is beautiful. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's gorgeous. That is awesome, dude. Oh, that is a cave. That's what I thought. Little bitty one. A little natural waterfall. That is beautiful, dude. That's freaking unreal. Looks like a little water trough area. So when the water comes down, it rushes off. That's wild. That's like a giant boulder just sitting there. That is beautiful, dude. Nice little cave area right there, a little overhang to get shelter and water. It's freaking awesome. All right, man. So I just wanted to show you all this. I seen it on the side of the road, and I'm like, dude, there's no way that's another like cave area. At first I thought it was like an actual cave, but really it's just where all the waters ran. But that's a natural spring that comes off, and I'm assuming it just runs right here in this trench, which is really cool. Now I don't know if this is a area where you can come get water. I do know that that's one like cool ass thing about Tennessee, guys, is like on natural spring areas, no bullshit, they will let you, I mean, they literally make it to where you can come get the water off the spring areas, and it's, you know, to the public, obviously it's free water, but and then you won't find no better tasting water neither than that of a spring. And you can see how the hill come down, and most of this is a solid rock bluff, like a bluff edge, and if you look way up there, you can see it's going up the hills. Very known area for all the little caves, I say caverns around these parts, but it's changed a lot since I was a kid too, so who knows, man. Anyways, I'm just glad y'all got to see it. I gotta get on to Bledsoe or Cragfont, show you guys that, because there's a beautiful area over there too. I just wish people would stop throwing trash out. That would be freaking awesome. That never happens. Anyways, I'll see you in a minute. All right, guys, so I may have found another one. Don't ask me how. It is insane how many of these actually exist. That's so awesome, dude. It's just a little cavern. Look at that, guys. Is that not awesome? That is so cool, dude. You just go way off into here. Yeah, see? I don't know if you guys can see this or not. It goes forever. That's freaking cool, man. That is so freaking awesome. I don't want to hit my head. That is wild. I swear, man, you can't get tired of this stuff. It's just beautiful. I mean, that is amazingly beautiful. You can live in this one. That's awesome. Let's see if I can take a good picture of it. Alright guys, so we'll leave that alone. But you can look at the walk, like I said, man, you can tell where these caves are. And I'm literally just driving down the road. I swear, I've gotten so good at like spotting them and like how they position themselves, it's very easy to see. Some of them a little bit different because they'll hide them, but you can't blame them. And it depends on also the area. Some people are really cool. A lot of people are going to tell you, hey man, we don't want you to break a leg or nothing like that, so we don't want you to do it. But again, something that's just very beautiful, and I wish I could do this full time. Like, it's probably my favorite thing to do. Hands down favorite thing to do. So again, I don't even know what to say right now. My ADHD is going 100 miles an hour. Like, all I can think about is like, just go further off in there, Steve. It's like, no, that's not a good idea. But again, I don't know. I would assume there's probably more going back off that way, but you're gonna have to travel some ways for sure. Because again, look how big that hill is. Y'all can't see this, but I swear I don't do it justice. That is a monstrous hill right there. It's wild. So my side step, sorry guys, my truck is acting very weird. So I'm probably gonna cut this video short, really. I just wanted to show you all this. My side steps ain't coming down. I don't know, either I've got a battery, it's went bad, something's happened. So it didn't even want to start, which is weird. But this is the historic Cragfont, and it is actually known, if you look it up, as one of the most like haunted locations for our area. The history of this place is super awesome if you look at it. I'll put a little note in here, you know, right here about it. I think it's very interesting. And honestly, dude, they've had several ghost tours here. Porter's been here, if you know him. He used to be with Tennessee Wraith Chasers, which is my cousin Chris and Brandon. Again, dude, this is one of the most beautiful places, and still for the upkeep that it's in, man, it's just remarkable. And to think about the history, I mean, it was one of the Confederate Major George W. Winchester's, I think it's like his mother, Susan Winchester, from what this says, his wife, Melvina H. Gaines, and their children. Their surviving letters and diaries describe life during Union occupation. George Winchester remained at Cragfont after the war began, when his son, Private Napoleon B. Winchester, 2nd Tennessee Infantry CSA, was wounded at Shiloh in April 1862. Winchester visited him and decided to join the Army. He served as a general, Daniel S. Donaldson's brigade quartermaster, and later as a fellow Sumner County resident, General William B. Bates, adjutant general. That's wild, man. General James Winchester, a hero of the American Revolutionary from Maryland, constructed Cragfont between 1798 and 1802. The late Georgian style house was considered the finest mansion on the Tennessee frontier at the time. Oh, wow. It is, you know what's crazy? It's like, this is a mansion, and it's like a kind of standard house now. You see a mansion here, and it's like way different, dude. But it's nestled back here. It's real beautiful. You can imagine back in those days, dude, it was just tucked off in here. What's crazy is just the land back here is remarkable. Wildlife back here is also super cool, but I'll take you towards the back side of this, and I mean, again, you'll see why it's considered a mansion. But again, this is like a modern home now these days. A mansion's like 6,000-7,000 square feet. It is wild, man. It's a beautiful, beautiful home, though. And inside, I wish I could take you guys inside here, man. Obviously, when the spring comes, we'll come back and I'll, show you guys around. There is several videos about this place online, and it's super awesome to have this kind of part of history be so close to where I'm, living. So Sumner County is rich in history in itself. If you look up things about Sumner County, there's a lot of interesting stuff. And I always found it kind of cool. And also always found it cool that these walls are everywhere, like little fort walls, you know what I mean? And now you don't see these at all. What's that movie, Shawshank Redemption? It always makes me think of that. I don't know why, man. When he's sitting up there at that tree and he digs that box up and he's looking for his old friend. So, but guys, I'm sorry I had to cut this short. I know it's a very short video for me, man, but I wanted y'all to kind of look at these caves and my head's all over the place. I'm pretty upset about a couple things, and you know, I'll wrap this video up here in a minute, and I'll see y'all in a second. All right, guys, so I am heading home, and I am super sorry I had to cut this video super short, because y'all know that is probably something y'all ain't used to. But something is going on with my truck. After I left that one cave, I started going down the road, and all the lights like just blinked off and on, and I was like, what the hell just happened? Well, then I started smelling this like sulfur like smell, and I'm like, now I know that I'm not living in literal hell, even though my life has been that for the past couple months. What the hell's going on? So I pull over, I get out, and I can see kind of a smoke rolling from my truck, and I noticed one of my batteries has went bad, which is really strange. Thankfully it's warranted, so we'll get that fixed, but it threw me off because I don't even know what's happened. So it's either overcharged itself or I have an alternator fixing to go, so we'll find out. But I don't know, man. I really hated that I did not get to show y'all Cragfont like I wanted to, because that place is just beautiful, and I cannot wait for it to open up and show you guys. Again, there's so many posts about Cragfont, and if you look up Sumner County, Tennessee, the history on it alone, I mean, that is one of its most historic sites, and anything over there in the Bledsoe area, really. It's a very beautiful area. You got, you know, the Bledsoe, I think it's RV and campsite. That's a very beautiful area in itself. You got all the hiking trails. Again, I think I'm very blessed to live in Middle Tennessee, because I think it is one of the most beautiful. One, because it can be flat, and then within 5 minutes going down the road, it's nothing but hills and rough terrain. And if you're a person that loves the outdoors and an avid like outdoorsman, you'll love it here. Now, when I was over there in North Carolina and East Tennessee, I love the mountains, don't get me wrong, but that is a whole different scenario. Mountains are like just hellish to get up and down. And my fat ass, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'd be super winded. But hopefully, you know, tomorrow, maybe tomorrow or Wednesday, we'll go to a couple more areas, and I just want to show y'all guys around. Right now, I'm honestly not good mentally. It's the whole job thing, man. I've had like super awesome job offers, and then I go and they promise you this and that, and in all reality, it's like smoke and mirrors, you know what I mean? And it's frustrating coming from a business owner to go into like trying to find a director title or a project management position and just feeling like I failed, man. I am literally getting my ass kicked right now. That's the truth, man. I mean, obviously, you know, I am getting sued. I'm barely getting by. I'm trying to find a job. I'm still operating my drones and doing all this stuff. The only thing that's making me happy right now is being outside and just doing this. It's crazy. I don't know how people make it on social media. I find that very interesting. And again, maybe if you do have a huge following and stuff like that, I don't know. I don't know how people do it. But again, one day I hope to be able to just do this full time. That would be super awesome. Be able to just do things you love, right? But I know maybe it's not in the cards for me. So the biggest thing I can say I got out of all this really is just the ability to be able to help others and help families that, you know, that have somebody missing, or if they need help with a disaster or something like that. And I think that's super cool. Again, I take super, I have a huge pride in being able to take you guys and show you things like the caves and, you know, things that maybe some people don't get to see. I know that's a little strange, but it is what it is. But guys, I'm gonna shut this off, man. Until next time, like, share, subscribe, do all that fun shit. Peace.